sure we're all in shot. Not shot.
Yeah, we're driven over.
Well, you have to say something about that first.
Oh, yeah, literally, yeah. Alright, so Birmingham City won, Stoke City won. The game itself, we were pretty poor in the first half, but managed to get a goal right before the end of right before half time, and then picked it up in the second half, looked like the better team, and then Stoke won the half early, so that was like a bit of a strange one. It was a bit of a topsy-turvy game at times. Thought we started pretty poorly. Stoke were playing some nice football, but probably because they hadn't got a striker on the pitch, they couldn't really capitalise. But we got a goal just before the end of the half. Nice move. Jay went round the back. Iwata got the header. The second half picking it up as well. A couple of subs. Some of the new lads look good. Solis looked pretty decent. As well with Osman, looked very quick. Just needs to remember to keep hold of the ball a few times. He kept running off of it or coming out of his stride or something like that. And then Prisk also looked pretty good when he come on as well. Looked good in the air and everything. And then just they threw it away a little bit in the end. Really, we should have kept hold of it. And in a kind of a bit of a disappointing but kind of truthful way, we have dropped 2 points because Wrexham have won in the last minute. Have now gone into 6th, which is a bit of a crazy one, really. But Dad, kick us off. And maybe just.
I was just saying that we're probably all a bit sort of shaky voiced now, because coming out the game, just walking down towards to get the car, by the what's the pub called?
Bainsies.
Yeah, by Bainsies bar, there was like obviously like traffic or whatever, and then a car's mounted the pavement and driven through past people having to jump out of the way, tried to stop him, and then he's kind of careered all through the bins and crashed through that, and people diving out of the way. Everyone's stopped, everyone's trying to grab the car's whizzed off as well. So I think he's very lucky. I don't know what's actually happened, whether anybody got hit by the car or not, but really it's a bit of a crazy situation for a minute as we got back to the car. So all a bit sort of shook up by that, really. It was just a kind of it just took everyone by surprise. It was like the car was careering up the path and there's people diving out of the way. So I think the police chased after them, didn't they, on foot. So hopefully something's been sorted and hopefully everybody's all right, because that was a bit of a crazy few minutes, I've got to be honest. So we're back to the car and safe, and I just hope everybody else is as well. Crazy end to the game, really. And those sort of things always shake you up, because you guys were behind me, so I had to just sort of
I know, it's like shit, where's everyone else?
I didn't know where you were.
Didn't know where you were, or Mum and Jack.
Jack had managed to grab hold of Mum and get out of the way, hadn't we? So honestly, it's just it's not the greatest, is it, sometimes when you come into the game, is it? There's so many things going on around the area, so
this fucking place, honestly.
So there we are. But yeah, in terms of the game, I think for me, really, I thought like I'd probably have to change my opinion a little bit on Stoke, because when we played them away, I didn't think that much of them, and I know they've had a really good season, but actually that first half I thought they played really well, and they've had a lot of injuries and that, and they did look really threatening, and you can see they've got real quality everywhere. So I thought we started slow, but then we did grow into the game, and I thought when we got the goal, that was probably on the back of a bit of a decent part of the game for us. Start the second half, I thought we were fantastic. We come out absolutely all guns blazing, and really that was our chance really to get a second goal. Had we got a second goal, we probably would have gone on and won it. But they always had that threat, didn't they? And then they got the equaliser, which was probably deserved. Then I didn't really see us scoring. I felt like we were hanging on a little bit, really, if I'm honest. So it is 2 points drop, but it's also a good point, I think, because Stoke obviously are a decent side. I think what I would say as well about the season, I think I've come to the realisation this afternoon, is that those keeping thinking about the playoffs, I just don't think we're ready for it. The squad's not up for it. We're just not in a position to do that. Really, what the most sensible thing to do now is just to build for next year, isn't it, and get ourselves in a better position, because we're just not there. The recruitment, in my opinion, this window especially, unless something happens in the next week or two, looks a little bit like we're building towards next year, because when you say about Wrexham, well, they've bought championship ready players, haven't they? And we've gone for potential. So potential's always that, isn't it? Could work out, it might not. So if anything, really, I think I'd be happy with a sort of solid finish to the season. Maybe if we can try and get a cup run of some sorts, then great. But then it's all guns blazing for next year, in my opinion. So I think I'm not going to hang on to that idea of promotion. We're way off the top two. I think we're pretty short on even making the top 7 or 8, aren't we? So
I would agree,
anything around the mid-table now, I would say it's probably been an okay season for a first season back.
Yeah.
And see where we go. But I think Stoke are pushing for the playoffs, and they'll be in and around it, I'm sure. And they'll have players back, because they had a lot of players missing. So yeah, so good on them. Yeah, but it was a good game. Enjoyed the game. Good crowds. You know, good atmosphere. It was actually a good game to watch as well.
And
so I enjoyed it.
Nice tributes to Hopkins and Arthur as well.
Yeah, fantastic. Yeah, but that shows the club, doesn't it? That's the thing when you realise you're connected to like a fantastic football club, rather than just worrying about the ups and downs of week in, week out, winning and losing. So yeah, the Robert Hopkins stuff was fantastic, and then obviously the Arthur stuff's always touching every year, and you know, fair play to the club and everybody who goes around that. And when Iwata scored, held up his shirt, and I think they're great touches, you know. So yeah, for me, it just makes me proud to be a Blues fan, really, when I see stuff like that. So yeah, good day. Ending on a bit of a crazy note. That's what I'm saying.
So forgot bits about the game then.
Yeah, I forgot we've been to a game after all that craziness.
Jack?
Yeah, I'm probably the same. I've kind of, I usually when I walk back to the car, I kind of walk there and think, oh, what am I going to say in this, and what do I actually think about all of it? And then I was off if one of those thoughts, and that happened.
And then there's a fucking car in front of you.
Yeah,
there's a car careering through passengers. Yeah.
So you know, on the game, I suppose I said it in the vlog, so you see it in that, but yeah. 2 points dropped for me, really. I had a feeling before the game that it mattered that we should try and win the game because the season's still alive, and it's a kind of a win that keeps the season alive. I don't know, we just looked far too sloppy to ever really control the game enough to win. There was too much of the game where even when you're ahead, or when you know, wherever you were in the game, you knew you were only a few moments away from possibly conceding. And obviously the corner gets swinged in for them and they score. So it was very similar to the way we scored, really. There wasn't much in it in terms of teams, which is a positive, I suppose, rather than a negative, because they are higher in the league. But I don't know, we've never had enough in the season about us to actually mount any sort of serious promotion charge, if you can call it that. Yeah, this you know, I don't want to. I was just making you laugh when I'm having a go at Osman, but he was all right. He created stuff, didn't he? It was a bit. Well. He was a bit kind of bomb scare for me.
Yeah,
but maybe
it was a bit chaotic, wasn't he?
He might bed in a bit better. Prisk, you know, there's another new one. Didn't see much of him. Can't really say much. And then the same with Solis again. But yeah, the squad looks good. That's the weird thing about it. The squad looks really good on paper, and then you get there and there's just something missing about it. I think something about the midfield doesn't fill me with confidence. There's like there's a lack of physicality, and maybe there's two's not enough. Get overrun. Yeah, so some people say like in and around us at the ground, and we've got a good team and he misuses it, and sometimes I feel like we do, because there was something in that game for us to win. And I don't know, maybe, you know, they look at the way that Wrexham have won, and now it's 5 points rather than 2 points off the playoffs. You think, well, that's like a sliding doors moment, isn't it? You win.
It's always razor thin.
Yeah, you win and it's 2 points, and then you lose, it's 5 points. Yeah. And it's just like,
and that's just hanging on to 6 spots.
Exactly. And I thought, well, that's the other point I wanted to mention as well, is that really you can see it now, as it always does every season, is that now it's a race for the teams that are in the race. I don't know if we're in the race, just for 6th spot now, because 5th, 4th and 3rd are like miles away from points, on points total at least, from 6th spot. So I don't know, I think I've been saying the last 2 weeks, and it's petered out to be a bit of a kind of let's just get through to the end of the season thing.
I think you're right though.
Yeah, I could see it coming, because you needed some of those to turn to good results. And you know,
for how predictable we've been this season, I think it's obvious that you could see what was going to happen towards the end of the season.
I suppose now, I suppose in the light of it all, I think there was a lot of excitement at the beginning, which drained away pretty quickly. And then we've had an up and down season, to say the least, haven't we, really? Some of the ups have been okay, but a lot of kind of disappointments as well, isn't there? So I think that's where we are some way off it, really.
Yeah.
But the transfer window now doesn't make me feel like we're going to suddenly have an amazing second half of the season. I think we'll just do all right.
Yeah.
Which a 1-1 at home to Stoke is a result that's all right, isn't it? There's nothing spectacular about it, is there? So Mum couldn't sit with us because we're trying to sort out what the hell's happening with that empty seat that's always next to us that wasn't empty today because they've sold it on. So you went and sat with Jamie.
Jamie, which was lovely. Sat in block 11, which was
what was it like?
I had
in
an
block
amazing
11?
view.
Yeah.
So I'm listening to what you're saying. Well, I think I had a very disagreeing, different view. But a bit like you, then I was thinking about things I could say, and then suddenly it all went a bit crazy. But I was just thinking, that's the thing with coming to the Blues. When you've been coming when you've been coming for as long as me and Dad have, and anyway,
33 years.
33 years this year. But I I think you're always heightened when you go to a bit of a club that's got a bit of a reputation, and you know you're not just a happy clappy club. You are always a bit heightened when you come out of a game, especially when it's like a Wolves, Stoke, Albion, Villa, a tasty game, Millwall or something. So you are a bit on alert. And I think when that happened then, I think it just sort of reminded you of that alert that you have as you come out of the Blues, that you are a bit like on your toes sort of thing. So you're not, oh, it sounds to say you're not quite out unaware, but you're like, shit, fuck, run or whatever, you know. And that,
get on your toes.
and when people start, there was a bloke saying, I was running faster than the police. I think the police are there, aren't they? And they were on it, and that's.
Yeah, they were. Yeah, to be fair
I think it's hard to police a massive crowd like that when it disperses.
I don't feel like the car was anything to do with the football, though.
No, exactly.
No. I think it was probably a local, wasn't it? I
think having your wits about you as you come out of the game something is quite good. But yeah, so my points were. I liked Prisk. I thought he was really good when he came on. He was really fresh and sparky. I was amazed how tall he was. I didn't realise he was that tall, and I think he was really good. So I was quite impressed. Yes, me and Jamie were saying Zigic, but then I wondered, and I might be completely wrong on this. Is he a bit Bentner-like? Is he?
Maybe.
Yeah, it's a good shout.
It's a good shout. Yeah,
I don't know why I thought that. He suddenly sort of sprung into my head.
The problem is when you say somebody's Bentner with the kids, that's a real insult because no one really rates Bentner.
No, I know, but
he was brilliant for the Blues.
And his arrogance, he was everywhere. He was all over that box.
Well, that was the
really
first thing he did, wasn't it? Like, the first thing he did was just shove somebody over, and I was like, I like him already.
I said to Jamie, oh no, he's not going to get sent off straight away as he comes on, shoves someone over and gets sent off. But I did like him. I was quite.
I like it.
No, I think there's loads of potential there.
Impressed with him.
I don't think we're saying that we don't rate him. It's just we've bought potential, haven't we? Rather than someone who's guaranteed. To be
we were talking earlier about a typical Blues kind of player, somebody who's got a bit of something about him, and I quite liked it. I liked the others as well.
The others,
all the rest.
Middle-aged woman thinking.
Yeah,
come on, which one?
I don't know now.
The new one,
midfielder?
Osman, I didn't. He was all right. I thought the pitch was so wet. They all fell over a lot.
Yeah, well, so many people slipping over. I was like, stop slipping over.
I mean, I know.
What's going on?
When I spoke to Nana the other day, they've had a lot of rain. We don't live here, do we? So we don't know.
This is getting far too like in the know. Like,
welcome back to West Midlands today.
If the pitch is wet and then they're sprinkling it as well, it's just.
Well, you think you know what they're doing, wouldn't you?
Well, you'd like to think.
It's too much water. Don't put any more on it.
Because they were slipping over in the.
Oh, we haven't rained the pitch today. It's already been raining.
They were slipping over in the warm up. So.
Slipping over in the warm-up, stretching. I
know, but the thing is that
I watched the warm-up.
Is it because the pitch is too wet, or is it they're just wearing the wrong boots for the day or whatever? You know what I mean? There was so I didn't see Stoke players slipping over.
No, I
saw loads of us though. But one shout out to them. I mean, I thought the ref was pretty poor against that, and the liner was poor. But fair play to him in that one when Stoke broke away and the player dived in the penalty area, and he booked him for diving. So I was like, fair play. I think that's right, isn't it?
26. I don't know who their 26 is. Honestly, he was doing my head in. I was ready to go on the pitch.
Be warned.
Have a serious word.
Lindsay Kelsel's coming after you.
Yeah, especially when we're in this height.
He's going to do a pumpy arm walk and he'll give you a bit of a.
Telling off.
Give you a green glove slap.
Getting me
Stop it now.
You're annoying me, you are.
Behave.
Anyway, I don't know what this reaction video has become nowadays. Used to have a bit of cutting edge to back when I used to be more speaking on it. Now it's gone into,
when I was involved properly.
Oh, you just
creative direction.
Do your hair nowadays.
Creative direction.
No, I did say when I started coming, I didn't want to ruin anything.
No, I think you actually added to it.
More,
it's actually improved it.
This used to be shit last year. I've enjoyed them more this year.
Yeah, that's true.
More moaning. I like it.
Anyway.
But yeah, a brilliant view just behind the goal. Really, really good.
Yeah, they are great.
The players look bigger. I don't know why.
Prisker, obviously, he's only 5 years.
Oh god.
Right, come on then, Jack.
Yes.
Wrap up.
Let's. I'm Tommy.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I can wrap up if you want.
I swear I heard you said Jack. Yeah.
Get on with it.
Sit back now.
You're doing a Chris Davies.
I will just press the record button.
The record button.
The record button. That is a Chris Davies at Sheffield Wednesday.
Yeah, just stood there, didn't they?
Get on with it, you prick. I am just going to
like and subscribe. Vlog will be out later. Keep right on.
This video is proudly supported by RM Risk Management, providing a comprehensive range of services tailored to UK property managers. Visit rmriskmanagement.co.uk to ensure a secure tomorrow. This video is brought to you by Glow Creations. Capture, create and illuminate with Glow Creations. Transforming coaches into speakers and leaders, and studio space for cinematic video, professional photography and broadcast quality podcasts. Visit glowcreations.io and go with Glow.